What's up, DBs? Coach D Magic here, former D1 defensive back at the University of Hawaii. We're going to break down two clips in which the DBs do a great job at playing the double move. So on this current clip, the one thing I want us to focus on is leverage and where the receiver is lined up. So the receiver split. So the ball is on the near hash in the boundary. The receiver is at the bottom of the numbers. You want to be head up to inside leverage here because just based on the probability of routes, all right, so my coach used to always say 80% of balls are completed inside. So we want to be inside leverage to protect most of the route tree that he can run. And if he does run an outside route or releases outside from this split, you see how close he gets to the sideline here. So he can really only run some type of stop route, some type of comeback and a fade. But even then, he's squeezing himself to the sideline with this release. He's already about 1.5 yards from the sideline. So even from inside leverage, we can play all of these routes. This looks like a motor, inch back with his feet. At the end of the day, stay square on the initial release. We have to open and turn here, but I'm not mad at it because we do a good job of keeping our eyes disciplined at the first part of the double move. So if it is a stop route, we got to drive that from inside. That ball has to be outside and away or we're going to get our hands on it. So good eye discipline here, which is the key to guarding most double moves. If you look back early, you won't see the double move. That's how they get you. And then, like I said, once he continues to fight vertical, there's no more room for him on this vertical route. Simply just running with him, we're squeezing him to the sideline. Now the quarterback has nowhere to throw that ball. We do a good job of getting chest to chest first because high probability. He's close to the sideline. We're on top of the vertical. The quarterback's going to try to back shoulder this, and we do a good job of adjusting, making a crazy one-hand interception here. On this play, we get a speed release, so we want to play the speed release with a kick step. Kick step on the speed release allows us to stay on top. And the reason I just call this a speed release, there's no move. He's just getting to the outside right away, and that kick step allows us to stay on top. I believe the ball's in the boundary again. So because the ball is in the boundary and the receiver's on top of the numbers, now we want to be head up to outside leverage because a lot of times they're just making room for the outside release. And if you know your divider rules, that's something we talk about as well. So good job staying on top with a kick, staying disciplined with his eyes here, and then squeezing, again, getting chest to chest. Because if we're on top of that vertical, high probability that the quarterback's going to throw that back shoulder. And even if it is an over-the-shoulder fade, we can turn our head. But good job squeezing him to the sideline as we get our head back for the ball. Once you get your head back for the ball, you can make contact like this because we both have equal rights to the ball. Good play by both DBs. And if you want to learn about dividers, if you want to learn the kick step, then I suggest you guys go to our website, thedbnetwork.com. Over 100 DB drills. We have film breakdown. Again, divider rules, footwork that'll help you be an elite DB.